I think it worked. Let me know how things are sounding. Let me know how things are looking. Check 1, 2. Should be live. Should be good to go. Maybe use a little more light, eh? Maybe a little bit more light. Maybe a little more. Would this be too much? This might be too much. What does that look like? Is that more dramatic? Is that good? Let me know if you can hear everything. Let me know if you can see everything. Okay, we're just going to start off with a few things here. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Okay, so I think I'm just going to jump right into doing just chord recognition. So we're going to start off, we're going to have major, which is going to sound happy. Minor, which is going to sound sad. And then dominant, which is going to sound cool, as I'd call it. A little too quirky, a little bit too much to it for it to be totally happy. It's a little cooler. It's like that kind of family member for dominant. Alright, so we got major here. I'll take one quick second here and just check all my audio. Make sure that's sounding good. How's everybody doing out there? I'm just going to check it really quick. Let me know how that's sounding. It's a little bit on the dark side. I might change that a little bit. I wonder if I should just check that puppy out really quick here. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you. Gotta check your stuff and make sure it's, as good as I can make it for you peeps at home, that kind of stuff. Alrighty, 1 second here, 1 second. Check that. Oh, I'm loving how fast that is. Well, that guitar sounds horrendous, eh? Yeah, that's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing this. Try that, try that. Let's try that. Getting there, getting there. Still trying to get all the mic settings. Let's try that one there. So funny because it sounds. That's getting better. Let's try like about there. Let's see if that goes right there. How's that? That should be beautiful now. I think that's pretty good. Let me know how that sounds. Yeah, I think so. Guitar is really important. I got to make sure that it's nice and clear because that's going to be our ear training kind of launching off point here. Beautiful. Okay, I'll stick with that. Let me know if it could be better. So here's what we got. We got ourselves major chords, minor chords, and dominant chords. My lighting could be better. I'm still working on all that kind of stuff. I got... Holy cow. Kill that. That guy right there was just, I could hear him still. Okay. So we're going to start off with just 3 chords. It's either going to be happy, sad, or cool, major, minor, dominant. And when you hear someone use a term like that to describe a chord, oh, that's a major chord, minor chord, excuse me, they're doing a lot to let you know what the flavor or the feeling of it is. So if I said, oh, it's a minor song, you can bet that it's going to have a bit of a, a sadder kind of connotation than something that's like a major song. So I'm going to start off, I'm just going to play different chord qualities. We're going to start off with those 3. We've got major, minor, and then dominant. Just like that. So we're going to start off with just those 3. I'm debating whether I should block my hand. Let me know if I can. If I should. I don't know if I should block my hand. I think it's probably fine. Okay, major, minor, dominant. Here they come. Here they come. All right. So that would be a major chord. That would be a minor chord. Probably should go a little bit slower. It feels like I'm going kind of fast there. So let's try that again here. So I got to set my, that guy there was a dominant chord, by the way. What about this guy here? Kind of let it simmer for a while there. Just do a little bit of ear training. That'd be a major 7 right there. That'd be a minor 7 right there. Would that be a minor 7? No, that's just a regular minor triad. Okay. So we got 2 types of chords, 3 types of chords. We got major, minor, and then dominant. Just like that. And we'll go from here. Ready? Major, minor, dominant. Your guess. Go ahead. Oh man, this new OBS stuff is just a different setup altogether. That would be minor. Minor. Just like that. Next one. You want to just hear that and take a guess. Is what you want to do. Is you want to hear that chord ringing out and take a guess. Major, minor, dominant. Happy, sad, cool. So that'd be a major chord. Let's just start to fly here a little bit. That'd be a minor chord. That'd be a major chord. That guy right there would also be a dominant chord. That guy there would be a dominant chord. So we got major, minor, and dominant that we're listening for right now. All right. Major. So that guy there would be a dominant chord right there. Might just check something. I'm just going to like set this up so I can see my chat a little bit easier, because right now I can't quite see it. 1 second. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, all right. Okay, major, minor, dominant. Here goes. You want to hear the chord, and you want to just take a guess. This thing's a little bit in my face, isn't it? Maybe something like that would be better. What do you guys think? Do I need that? That's probably a little better. Okay, that was a major chord. That'd be a major chord as well. Alrighty. Just trying to get a few things here kind of going here. Okay, so we got ourselves going through here. We're going like this. We're going to go... diddle-diddle-dee. Oh, I got it there as well. Okay, cool. Holy cow, this stuff is just different and new, I'm telling you. Okay, major, minor, dominant. I'm just going to start banging it through. I might just go for like, I don't know, a couple minutes straight here. That'd be a major chord. might just take this opportunity just to double check my audio, make sure it's sounding nice and good. I think it should. Feels a little bit quiet. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty alright. Alrighty. Just double checking that. If you're sitting in the chat there, feel free to say hello, how's it going? I'm just going to go over major, minor, and dominant songs, dominant chords, just like that. So I'm going to play a chord, let it sit for a while. You take a guess. Take a guess, that'd be sweet. If you don't, I'll just tell you the answer. And then you can come back and check it out later. Major, minor, dominant. Here it is we're going to do about 3 minutes of this. So if you hear that, you want to guess happy, sad, cool right off the bat there. So that sounds pretty sad to me. That'd be a minor chord. What about this guy here? Just going to take a guess. That's the whole idea is you're just taking a guess. That'd be a major chord. Going by how it sounds, that's what we're listening for. That'd be a dominant chord. That'd be a major chord right there. What do you think of that guy there? That'd be a minor chord. That'd be a major chord right there. Another major chord right there. Give your best guess there. That guy's going to be a minor chord. That makes sense. You got 3 types of chords you're going to run into all the time. There's a bunch of different types of chords, but those are the 3 that you're going to see majority of the time. Is going to be major, minor, dominant. All right, so we're going to stick with this guy here. Let's try this guy here. Take a guess at that. What do you think? Take a guess at that. Feel free to leave your guesses in the chat. That's a tricky one. It's actually a minor 7 right there. Other examples of minor 7 would be this. So it's minor, but it's like if I would did a regular minor chord, it's just like flat out sad. It's just like sad, 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 sad. Or if I go like this, make it a 7, it's a little bit on the loungy side. It's a little bit more chill, a little bit more cool. Just like that. Let me know how everything's sounding. Let me know how everything's looking. Just feel free to drop it in the chat there and say, yeah, that sounds good, or no, I can't hear you. All right, so let's see here. I think that should be pretty good there. Feels like I'd like that to be louder, but I don't want it to distort. It seems to distort really easily. Okay, next one here. That'd also be a minor chord. Chord. Some people find this stuff really easy. Some people just hear it and they go, oh, that's definitely that, definitely this. Takes a lot of practice sometimes too. So, you know, whatever you're in, it definitely wasn't easy for me. That's for sure when I learned it. That is for sure. So that one's got kind of like a statement it's kind of making. It's got kind of a cool vibe about it. That'd be a minor 9 chord. All these extra numbers I'm throwing on there would just be little extra tension kind of notes. So I could play that like this. Here'd be a regular minor chord. Sorry, that's a major chord. Here's a regular minor chord like this. And if I were to throw a little bit of tension on it, I could get rid of this pinky finger and it would make it a little bit more complex, a little bit more stuff going on, I could add this pinky down here. Becomes what's called a minor 9. Anyway, we'll go over that guy later. We're really sticking with the quality of major, minor, and then dominant. So what's this guy here? Let me know how that sounded. Let me know if you can hear that okay. That guy be a dominant chord. What about this guy here? Anytime you hear even a move like that, like you hear that in blues all the time. Just like that. That'd be a good old dominant move right there. That'd be a dominant chord. So dominant's cool. It sounds kind of happy. Sounds kind of quirky too. Something like this is definitely going to be dominant 10 out of 10 times. It's hard without a pick, holy cow. So that guy there would be like your standard dominant kind of move, that kind of funk. You hear that all the time. It'd be a dominant chord every time. Pretty much 10 out of 10 times. What's that guy there? Take a guess. Take a guess. Take a guess. That guy right there would also be a dominant chord. All right, so we got ourselves major, minor, dominant chords. Just going to run through a whole bunch. That'd be a minor chord right there. Minor away, minor there. What about this guy here? Be another minor chord. Might throw something really quick here in the chat, actually. All right. There's a major chord. So there's lots going on that chord. That is a minor 9 chord. It's got a whole bunch of fanciness going on. But that's what it would be called, just a minor. You can still just sum that down to like, is it happy sounding? Is it sad sounding? Is it cool? And that's about it. Let's go like this. That's a major chord. And we're not worried about the roots right now. We're just going entirely on the chord quality, the type of chord it is. What the heck is this? Nothing. That's what that is. Ha! Okay, let's go like this. Let's try this one. Happy, sad, cool. How's that hit you? How's that hit you? Ooh, there's a note for you. That guy's a major 7. What about this one here? Feel free to guess in the chat. Feel free to guess in the chat. In fact, the first person to write in the chat will be the first person to comment on this stream entirely. It's about my second, maybe third time going live. I'm going to start doing this really regularly, having a good time with it. Look, there's a major chord right there, major. What about this one here? What about, there's a pretty one. So you can see it's like, it's still got that, like, that sad kind of feeling to it. But it's got like, kind of like a loungy, it's got kind of like a jazzy, loungy kind of feel to it. Still sad though, still a minor 9 chord, still minor. And the 9 is just a fancy note put in the very high end of that chord. It gives it a whole bunch of like, kind of life to it. Gives it a whole like energy. So if I went like this, here's my minor 9. And here's a regular minor of the same chord. Just like flat out sad, right? Just sad, 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 sad. So that's the thing we're looking at here. We got minor chords, major chords, and dominant chords. Feel free to leave a guess in the chat. Feel free to leave a guess. Here's our next chord. If you're a guitar player and you're just staring at my hands, shame on you. Shame on you. It's entirely about hearing it with your ears, and if you are, I'll try to trick you. Ha! What about this one? Happy, sad, cool. What do you think? Take a guess. What do you think? What's your best guess? That's a happy chord, believe it or not. That's a major. That's a D major chord. We're not too worried about the letters right now. We're just going to work on just how it sounds. Happy, sad, or cool. Let me know how that's sounding. Let me know how that's looking. That's a dominant chord right there. That's a minor chord right there. What about this puppy here? Any guesses on that one? It's a minor 7 chord. If you had to call that something, if you had to call that happy, sad, or cool, what would you call that? I would call that happy because that's a major chord. What about that guy? What do you think for that one? That would be a minor 9 chord. Very pretty though. What about this chord here? That's what was choking me. That's what was choking me. That guy there's a dominant sharp 9. Cool chord. It's got a real like dark tension on it. Really pretty though. What about this one here? That'd be a major chord. What about this guy here? That'd be a dominant right there. Where do I want to go with this? That'd be a major chord right there. What about this one? That'd be a minor chord. So you kind of want to take a guess. When you hear the chord, you take a guess, and then I'll tell you the answer straight after. That's a creaky sounding chair I got there. That'd be a major chord right there. Alrighty. Those are all major chords. And if I compare them to dominant chords, it'd sound like this. Just a little quirkier, a little bit quirkier. Major is flat out happy. Dominant's got like a little bit of an edge to it. Just like that. That guy there, that would be a minor chord right there. Minor chord. Just like that. Okay, let's try a few, maybe we'll try a few intervals. No, let's stick with the chords. We'll stick with the chords. Let's see here. See, that guy there's got a fancy, pretty little extra kind of feel to it. But still, would you call that happy or cool? What do you think? That's definitely not sad, right? Maybe it kind of has a bit of a dark tendency to it. That would be a major 7 chord right there. Beautiful, beautiful major 7. And if I went to a minor 7, just like that. Back to the major 7. Minor 7 again. main thing is you want to guess minor. If you were to play a minor chord when you're supposed to be playing a minor 7 chord, you'd be in really good shape. It would just be like a really good thing to guess. If you play a minor chord instead of a minor 7, it's always okay. So if a sheet says, or a piece that says it requires a C minor 7, and you only know a C minor chord, well, you can play a C minor chord. If you don't know a C minor chord, then you should hit me up in the DMs and look for some lessons. It's true though. It's true though. What chord's that? Sounds pretty happy. That'd be a major chord right there. Pardon me. Oh, I bet that fried you guys. Sorry about that. That right there would be a minor 7. That would be a dominant chord. That would be a minor chord right there. All right. It's kind of fun. I'm actually kind of liking this already on YouTube. Gotta get my lighting figured out a little better. Looks kind of okay. I think I need to get this guy just kind of down, maybe. Maybe something like that would be better. I could practically hide this right into my cloak almost. But that's always better like that. Okay. That'd be a minor chord. What about this puppy here? That would be a major 7. What about this one here? That would also be a major 7. Kind of see all the different textures on the guitar. Same chord. Those are all major 7s. Same inversion. Just a little bit different voicings. What about that one there? That'd be a minor 7. There's your dominant chord right there. You know how dominants will do a move like this sometimes? It's usually going to be a dominant chord doing that. If you do the major or minor chord, it usually sounds a little fishy. Dominant sounds just awesome. That's a major 7. It's also a major 7. That'd be a dominant 7. Be a major chord. Be a major chord. Be a minor chord right there. Two minor chords followed by a major chord. What about this one here? Let's try this. Beautiful. Definitely a major chord every single time. It sounds nice and pretty like that. Let's hop into something else here. Let's try this guy here. That'd be a minor chord right there. What about this one here? That would also be a minor chord. major chord right there. Be a major chord. There we go. That'd be a minor chord, right? A major 7. Sorry, major 7. Holy cow. That'd be a minor 7. Happy, sad, cool. What do you think? That'd be a dominant chord. That'd be the cool chord right there. And if you were to think it's like, okay, let's say you said major 7 for that. It's a good guess. You know, it's definitely in the family of being happy. You just want to try to hear that this would be a major 7. Like very, very, very. Has like kind of a different vibe altogether than this guy. It's a little bit more quirky. It's just trying to hear these tiny things that makes it worth practicing, that's for sure. So you can just kind of tell the difference. Takes a little bit of time. What about this guy here? That'd be a dominant 7 chord, kind of a quirky one, really. That'd be my major chord. Here comes one more. Happy, sad, cool. That's what we're listening for. We're listening for happy, sad, cool chords, just like that. That would be a major chord. It would also be a major chord. Okay, let's try one more thing. Let's try another idea here. We're going to take these 6 chords right here, which is going to go major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, which would be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. We're going to number off each one of these chords. So this guy here is my 1. And then we're going to go to one of the other 6. So I'm going to go 1. Here's 2. So that's 1 major, 2 minor. Just like that. And your job is to guess which one I go to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 3, 4, 5, 6. I might cover my guitar for this one, because then that's going to make it a lot trickier. Oh yeah. Okay. So here's my 1 chord here. Just like that. So what do we got if I went like this? So that's going 1 to 4 major, back to 1. So here's my 1. There's 4, 1. I wonder if I should leave this visible just for a couple of go-throughs so you can really try to get a grasp on it first. There's 1, 5. 1, 5. 1. We're going to do everything in a major key for the rest of today. Just like that. So 1, 5, 1 is what we're looking to do. So I'd have 1, 2, 1, 2. If you got a song like, let's say, These Eyes by the Guess Who, that you know does that change, it really helps out with your ear training, really helps you out with just hearing what's going on. So I got my 1 chord going to my 2 minor. 1, and then here's 1 to 3. 1, 3, 1. I always like the 1 to 3 kind of energy. It's like a... listening for the bass. I'll be doing lots of intervals, which will help us with those kind of distances, but we're really listening for 1, 3, and then the chord quality being minor. So our goal here is we want to hear a progression like this. And have a really good shot at guessing what those chords are as they go by. So that's just all we're looking to do here. We got ourselves a 1 chord here like this. And then a 5. So that's your interval for the bass. So it's going major chord to major, major chord to major. If you like this kind of idea or this kind of study, please leave me a DM either here or Instagram, and any questions you have, I can work on it with you. So that's the idea, is that we're just going through our 1 chord and just trying to pick off likely candidates for who's going to be played, likely candidates for what chords are going to follow it. And then when someone plays something that's not part of the key of the song, and there's no rules, you can play any chords you want. But if they play out of the key of the song, you can pick that off too. You can say, well, that chord was in key, that chord was in key. I'm not sure about that one, it was out of key. And you can just kind of not even try the ones that we're kind of starting off with here. But before we can run, we must learn how to crawl. And to crawl, we're going to start off with 1 chord, hearing another chord right behind it. That's probably the most important one to know right there. Just going 1 to the 4 chord, both major, just back and forth. That's the most common change you're going to have. Just like that, both major. Really common. A 5 chord will be your next. There's your 1 major like that. 4 major, 5, back to 1. And you'll really feel that pull on the 5. Really want to go back to 1, just like that. Just like that. So we'd have. So we got our 1 chord, got our 4 chord right below it. Our 5 chord over here. I'll go 1 to 6. That one's got great motion. It really feels nice. I'm going from 1 minor or 1 major to 6 minor. It's very kind of like dark and sad kind of chord, but also really pretty. 1 major. Kind of thing you can practice. That's what's really great about this stuff, is that with ear training you can actually practice it. If you can get one of them down, you get the next one down, you get the next one down, you got 7 in a key and then 12 total. So you start with going with one that's like a softball for you, one that's easy, right, that you can knock right out of the park. Well, that felt good. So we got 1, then I'm going to go to 4. So just try to think of any song that does that. Can you think of a song that has that kind of interval? That'd be like your bridal march. Would be a good one. Just like that, back and forth, both major. If I went to a 4 minor wouldn't be a buddy with these chords, but check out what it sounds like. It sounds really pretty. And that's the kind of thing you go after, is you say, okay, we got that bass interval of it being, sorry about that, right there. go, okay, our first chord's major. Typically, your second chord will be major right here. And then when you hear something like this, it'll grab you. You'll start hearing that and going, oh, that right there, that was a 4 of some sort, but I'm not sure which. It's also really common in a lot of, not very common, but it comes up in different Beatles tunes and a couple of tunes, and more modernly too, is to go 1 to your major 4, and then 4 minor, and then back to 1. Like in my life, I loved you, or wake me up when September ends. Good thing it's a theory lesson, not a singing lesson, eh? Ho, 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 ho. Okay, there's my 1 major. Then I'm going to go here. Try to listen to the bass first. How far is that? Not very far, right? That would be like a major second. Went from a happy chord to a sad chord, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. So we'd have 1. Do, re. It's also these eyes. So we got ourselves a 1, followed by a 2. Just like that. That's a 1 to 2. Now 1 to, let's try a 1 to 6. Well, that's a minor. Whoops. 1. Here's a major 1. Going to 6 minor. So 1, 6 minor. And it doesn't matter what key we're in. It doesn't matter what these letters are. If you were to say to another musician, yeah, it goes 1, 6 minor, 2 minor, 5. Any musician that's got like a chording instrument, like whether it's piano, guitar, all that kind of stuff, they're going to know what a 1 is. They're going to know what a 4 is in general. That's a pretty common way for people to talk. So we got ourselves a 1. That was 1, 4, 1. Just like that. So we'll do it for a few more minutes. 1, 2, 3. So my 2 and my 3 are minor chords. 4, 5 are major. 6 is a minor chord. 7 would be a diminished chord. Not used too often in pop music. A lot of times I'll skip it. A lot of times I'll put in this guy called flat 7 major. But I haven't really explained that, so I don't want to put that in. So we're just going to stick with 1 major, 2 minor, 3 minor, 4 major, 5 major, 6 minor. So just those 6. I'm going to play a root, being here, the 1 chord. And then I'm going to play one of those. I'm going to leave a little gap where you guys take a guess. But I'm going to cover my guitar this time. Holy cow. Holy serious time. So here's my 1. Here it is one more time. That was 1 major, going to 4 major, back to 1 major. Okay, next one. Oh, that's tough, eh? Really gotta listen to that bass motion. That was 1 major, going to 2 minor, going to 1 major. Next one. That was 1 major, going to 5 major, back to 1, back to 1. That's what we're looking to do. We're just trying to figure those out by ear. There we go. We got the guitar blocked off so you can't cheat. There's my root here. Then going up to here. That'd be my 3 minor right there. 3 minor. There's my 1. So that's a long ways away. You can feel the root. It's a big jump. That'd be a minor 6. Root. That's a great way to start. You just start with 6 chords like this. Got myself my 1. Try to guess if it's major or minor right off the bat. Would be the first thing I'd look for. That's 1 to 4. That's my 1 chord. 5. 1 to 5. 1 major, 5 major, 1. You'll hear songs that do this all the time. They'll go. And it can be really tough for a while to really decipher where those notes are coming from. Wow, Randy, how's it going there, Landy? Is it Landy? Why is that? Landry. How are you, Landry? I hope you're having a great day. Starting with our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orama. Our goal is we want to be able to hear the difference between the notes and the chords that go by. Take a good guess at our major and minor chords. Alright. Thanks for swinging by. Thank you for commenting. That was the first comment of the stream. Holy cow. It's brand new though, brand new. I'll get a schedule going. Things will be all pretty going. Both are major. 1 going to 5. 1 going to 4. 1. Everybody's major. 1. Now if I go to 2. You'll hear little moves like that. Let's listen for the target note when we get to that chord. There's major. There's my minor chord right there. Just like that. This takes a little bit of practice. So I'll be doing this pretty regularly. Feel free to subscribe if you like what you're seeing. I'm just going to go real slow and do some real chill kind of ear training stuff. And yeah, just, taking it just like that. Just so everybody can understand the theory people are talking about instead of just hearing different terminologies and wondering what the heck a sharp 9 sounds like or what that even means, because what it means is what it sounds. By that I mean every name's got a sound tied to it, so you're not just hearing like, oh, that's a major chord. That would actually be, that's a chord that sounds happy. And if it doesn't sound happy, then it's not major. Of course, there's some tricky situations where they sound kind of a little bit on the loungy side, but they're still a happy sounding chord. So here's our 1. Here's our 4. And here's our 1. 5. 1. 6. 1. 3. 2. 1. Okay, we'll keep practicing this stuff here. Maybe I'll do like 5 more minutes, and I gotta, unfortunately, go do some wizard stuff. All right, let's cover it up again. We'll cover it up. Here's my 1 chord. There's 1. So that was a 1 to the 4 chord. Both major, 1 major to 4 major. 1. That was 1, 4, 1. Just like that. Next one. That's 1 right there. There's 1 to 5, 5, back to 1. That's my 1 chord. That's a 1. All the way up to 3 minor. If you're finding this kind of difficult, let me know in the comments. If you have different ideas of like, hey, slow that down, let me know in the comments. If you're catching all these chords and you're saying this is too easy, let me know about that too. What about that guy? 1. So you're trying to hear the bass, type of chord, how far away the note is from the root to the next root, and the type of chord. This takes a little bit of time, a little bit of practice. There's my 1. So that was going 1 to 6, 1. Next one. To 1, just like that. Alrighty, so we'll be doing more stuff like this. I'll have music videos. I'll have other videos that kind of contain a little bit more knowledge to help you get used to and get ready for the live stream, so we know what we're talking about here. So I've got just a couple of different things planned, and I'll post the schedule as soon as I can. All over the place, whether it be here, my Instagram, or my Facebook. Should be doing this probably Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays is what I'm kind of thinking. Thank you so much for swinging by. If you have any questions, leave in the comments. If you're looking for a guitar or a music teacher of some sort, let me know. I've got a few openings in my private lesson schedule. They're filling up pretty quick though, so you want to jump on that right away. Thank you so much. My name is Troy. I'm the Music Theory Wizard. Thank you so much. Alrighty, thanks again.